What's the worst night you had as a stand-up comedian?
Man, I had a show in the Bahamas. I thought it was going to be over.
It went that bad?
My body was so hot, it started to itch.
Wow.
My mouth started to get dry. It started as soon as I came out.
Say that again. Your mouth started to get dry.
Wow.
Your body itch.
You get hot.
Man, that's crabs.
Yeah, I do it big, big, big. I'm coming to win. I do it big, big, big. Say it again. I do it big, big, big. I'm coming to win. I do it big, big, big. Say it again. I do it big. I do it big, big, big. Say it again. I do it big.
I partner with DraftKings Sports, and right now, all new customers who bet just $5 will get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings app now and sign up using my promo code BIGPOD, and the crown is yours. That's right. New customers can bet just $5 on anything and receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. Stay in the action and use your $150 in bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an event bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. If sports betting is not available in your state, don't worry. DraftKings is one-stop shop for all things daily fantasy, where you can join in on all the fun and have a shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code BIGPOD and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code BIGPOD only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
All right, it's now time for another segment of DraftKings Sportsbook. Lefko teaches Shaq, white guy betting. Shaq, as I mentioned before, they've opened up the vault of information to me, including what percentage people are betting on certain teams. So not just what their odds are, but who people think is going to win.
Got it.
Now, remember, we're trying to get value. We learned with Chicago, you bet $1 million, you win $100 million. The most bet on team percentage-wise to win the Western Conference at 31% of bets is which Western Conference team?
Probably with the move they just made, I'm going to go with Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas is not in the top 5.
Okay. So that would be...
There is one team that's getting 31%, one team getting 19%, two teams getting 10%, and one team getting 9%.
So that would be Denver and Minnesota, top 2.
Denver is 2 at 19%. I think that's a good bet.
Yep.
I support that. Tied at 10% is Minnesota with another team, and then you still have the team at 31%. I don't think you're going to get number 1.
Golden State, no.
Nope.
Phoenix?
Nope. There's one team that everyone always bets on because everyone's a fan of this team.
I'm not saying Lakers.
The Lakers are number 3, tied with Minnesota at 10%.
Golden State, Milwaukee, West.
This team lost
Denver.
to Dallas in the playoffs last year.
Phoenix. Just give it to me because I'm having a brain fart.
Oklahoma City at
boo.
31% is the most bet on team to win the Western Conference.
Hey, I don't want to get in trouble with DraftKings, but don't make that bet, America.
They are not the favorites, but they're bet on the most because people are trying to win a lot of money.
All right, so how can I win money on this team?
And then last, 5th is Memphis at 9% because John Morant is coming back.
Okay.
So the key is, again, since you like long odds, you have to pick a team that right now is not expected to win the title or win the West, and then you get it. Like Oklahoma City right now, you'd get some good odds.
What's their odds on that one?
Stand by. I will look it up.
Okay.
But in the meantime, you're still hooked on spending $100,000 to win $1 million or $1 million to win $100 million.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Listen, I already got Barkley signed up.
What's the biggest bet you've lost in your life? And do you have the biggest bet you've won? And that you actually paid up and you didn't use Shaq bucks?
I am not a gambler.
Okay, we know.
I come to Vegas. If I win lose $1,000, I'm pissed off. So blackjack is my game, and I always bet the yo.
What's that?
11, 12. When you roll out, if you hit the 11, 12, the odds
So
are
you
like
do
15
love
and 1.
craps.
Yeah, I love craps. And so I've never been a really gambler. The biggest bet I had was I bet a guy one time, one of my rich friends, that I could get his Maybach if I hit a 3. And if I miss a 3, he can have my Cullinan.
One shot.
One shot.
Top of the key, side. Where'd you do it from?
Top of the key.
How did it feel? Was there a lot of pressure?
No, pressure is when you don't know where your next meal is coming from.
And did it go in?
Of course. I have a Maybach now.
Remember when you lost to me in 2 different 3-point shooting
I
contests?
do not.
We have footage of it.
No, listen.
Yes, we did. We both went like 0 for 17, but I did hit it.
That was edited.
It was not edited.
That was edited.
Oklahoma City, by the way, plus 400, 4-1 to win the West.
Okay.
So you bet $1 million, you win $4 million. The Spurs, since you like long odds, let's say Wemby and Chris Paul,
right.
They're 70-1. Bet $1 million, win $70 million for the Spurs to win the West. You sicko. You're a sicko, Wemby. Year 2, averaging 35, 20, and 8 blocks. People are calling him Baby Shaq.
I have a question, just hypothetical.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to get a lot of views on this. What if I started like a Shaq club and say, hey, let's raise this money, and if we win or lose, everybody gets a cut. Is that legal?
So it's kind of like when everybody chips in to buy like Powerball tickets, like an office building, everybody buys a ticket. I don't know if you're allowed to like crowdsource a bet.
Crowdsource. That's the word I was looking for. Okay.
What do you want to do? You want to do this on the Bulls? Stop. There's other teams that have long odds. The Bulls are so bad.
No, I want the Bulls and the Spurs. I want 100 million and I want 70 million.
Why don't you do the Pistons then?
million. If I bet 2 million, I can win 170 million. I'm taking that every time. No, forget the Pistons. No, hell no, boo.
Zach LaVine, though. All right. Didn't know, but I think Charlotte's 200,000. So
hold on. Hold on.
So I think Charlotte is 200-1.
So which means if I bet $1 million, I win what?
200 million.
I'm going with the CH is I'm going with Charlotte and Chicago.
Wow.
I'm going with Charlotte and
All right,
Chicago.
breaking news, everybody. Shaquille O'Neal is betting $2 million on the Hornets and Bulls to win the finals. Good luck out there if you're joining him.
Bring your bodyguard. The ain't gonna help you, cuz. Okay, what's up, bro? What's up, dog?
I don't pay no bodyguards.
What's going on,
What you
bro?
talking about, man? That's spam, man. I know they got on black, but it don't mean nothing.
I look like the shooter with that man pouch.
We is in the building.
How you doing? What you doing here? You got a show?
No, I came for you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm here. Yeah, I wouldn't have came. It's too hot to come here. It's 117 degrees outside. I kind of feel special to come here, though. Y'all haven't been doing it here. You got people watching this stuff?
Yeah, it's like a human aquarium.
Yeah, this is serious.
Okay. 3, 2. It is now time for another illustrious guest on the big podcast with Shaq, where we always do it.
Big.
Today's guest is great. I have a special intro. Can I unleash it?
Yes, unleash it.
Many of the stars of Vine have vanished like the sands of time, but a select few have found the sublime in their climb. Without crime or dropping dimes, this next guest is in his prime. A former football player that understands the grind. He made comedy his core in his design, and he had us drunk with laughter like a case of wine. From Atlanta, Georgia, Desi Banks!
I like him. You know, I watch this. That he does a great job doing that. Making sure he hit the points of the person.
Did you see that supermodel just come out of thin air and give me a kiss?
Yeah, I didn't like that. Like he was introducing me, and you just
I was really into it, and then something was happening.
Shaq, why would you do that to me?
Yeah, are you trying to like intimidate Desi?
Hold on.
Yeah, no.
Wait. This is my first time meeting you?
No.
Desi, this is my first time meeting you.
No, it's not.
Where have I met you before?
Shaq, few times. You met me 2 years ago at the Super Bowl. We was staying in the same hotel when we was in LA. You forgot?
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right,
and also we just did the TNT thing. You forgot that too?
No,
the dunk contest, Shaq.
Damn, we did. No.
Shaq, come on, man.
But you wasn't next to me though. Were
I
you
wasn't, but you heard my voice.
Okay, I heard your voice.
Yeah, you heard my voice.
So I met Desi.
Yes.
Desi.
You sure? You sure you met him?
Well,
I'm a fan of.
I get it.
Can I say that?
Yes, you can.
Desi does.
You said it at me though, and I felt really special. So thank you for that.
Desi does this thing where like he'll say something like what your cousins do at the barbecue, and he just takes you back in the time. So when I first started seeing his skits, I was like, I love this dude. So I hollered at him in the DM, told him I was a fan, just told him to keep going.
Yeah.
And he blew up. He blew up ever since then. But I'm looking at my questions, and I don't believe this.
Can I say something?
No. Because I'm looking at this.
I'm upset with you.
Hold on. I'm looking at this first question, and I don't believe it. I need to see footage.
Of what?
First question is that you played college football as a receiver. That's .com. No, you didn't.
You can Google it.
Not your little.
You can Google it.
It is on Wikipedia. It does say played more.
I did 2 years at Morehead State, and I finished playing at Georgia State. I did.
I need to see footage.
All right. You can Google my highlight tape too. I got a highlight tape.
You got a
on
highlight
YouTube.
tape?
You can type in Desi Banks highlight football.
Who
tape.
did you play like? Who in the NFL were you similar to?
Your little.
They used to call me Greyhound. Because I ran really fast. I swear to God. I promise you. And I was long and yeah. But who I played like, I would probably say I was a Keyshawn Johnson type of guy.
Wow.
I wore number 19 in high school. You know, I was that guy, post route guy, hitch. That's me, man. I was long and, you know what I'm saying? It's awesome. I was that guy.
Shaq thinks he could have been like an all-pro tight end if he played football.
I could have.
No, he probably could. Like, look at what? Look at his size.
Unnecessary.
D tackle, O tackle. He could have been. Yeah, he could have went both sides for sure. Yeah.
So me, comedy is comedy. You're a comedian.
Yeah, Shaq, and I want to talk about this.
All right, go ahead.
Look, Shaq,
Go ahead.
I'm so upset with you because
What did I do?
you put me on your show, Shaq All-Star, in Vegas,
Okay.
Super Bowl,
Right.
and you did not come to. I did 2 of your show, and
That's
you wasn't
not true.
You wasn't there.
That's not true.
You
I was
wasn't there.
I was there.
No, you was not.
I was there.
Shaq, you was not there.
I was
Because if
there.
you was there, you usually sit in the front row, and you was not there, Shaq.
I had some people with me that.
Where you was at?
Yeah. No, I was there. Trust me,
How did
I was
I do?
there. You did very well.
What was your favorite joke?
I can't say. I can't say because no question. Like you hear all these BS terms, social media, comedy guy, comedian. I think comedy is comedy. You get upset when you hear that, like when people say, okay, he's not a comedian, he's a social media comedian. Is there a difference, and does that bother you?
I would say I come from I come from social media, but now I'm at a place where I've transitioned. You know what I'm saying? So it's like give me that kind of respect where I have took that leap to. I'm 8 years into stand up. I've done tours with people like Mike Epps. I've done shows with people like Gary Owens, Bill Bellamy. The Samores, the 85 Souths, whoever Lavelle Crawford's, all D.L. Hughley, with you, Deion. I've done shows with all those guys, from social media. So it's like, I just want my flyers, in that way from, what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't transition to that way. Shout out to DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
That's another guy who's killing it, what I'm saying? We both came from Vine, you know what I'm saying? To be able to get to that level. Yeah.
You
Is Vine still around?
Huh?
They were
Is
like
Vine still
They were
around?
like trying to bring it back or something.
I remember
like that.
I mean, Vine is like TikTok now.
It is.
It's
That's
Vine, not Bond. Vine.
Yeah, Vine. Yeah,
No, Vine, not Bond.
Vine.
Vine.
It's Vine. That's what I call Vine.
This episode of the Big Podcast with Shaq is brought to you by The General. Shaq loves The General. Before the league, before the rings, before I got my big break, I've been rocking with The General. The General has been offering quality coverage for 60 years. You already know The General was there for Shaq when I needed him. Low rates and flexible payment options to keep you covered. If you're ready for your big break, you know what to do. Visit thegeneral.com to get a quote today. Again, visit thegeneral.com to get a quote today. And it wouldn't be the Big Podcast without The General.
Shaq, did you see, I think it was Complex put out that list of top 10 funniest people on the internet?
Yes.
I agree with what you said.
What
I
did
agree.
say?
No, not you. Desi.
What did he say?
Desi was at 8, and I think he was a little annoyed at it.
Hold on, read them off.
I don't have the full list. I have the people that were ahead of him.
Yes, read that.
Did they have Kai Cenat ahead of you? I think Drewski was one.
Mhm.
No.
But Desi responded and said, I guess my
Oh, that. Read them.
I'll find the list.
Yeah, read them. Hell no.
But those lists.
Kai Cenat, is he? I know he's a.
No.
What's that
No,
thing called?
he's not a comedian.
But Shaq, you know lists.
But
You've been ranked a
No,
million
he's
times
a-
in your
he's
life.
a gamer. He's a
Fuck the
streamer.
list.
He's
I
a-
know funny. I know
He's a
funny.
streamer.
It's funny. Everything he does is funny.
You want to hear the 7 they had above him?
Yes, let me go.
Okay. Number 1 was Drewski.
No, hold on. Number 1 on the list?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Number 2 was Ben Dadon.
I don't even know who that is.
I'll show you a picture.
Nah, I don't know who that is.
Okay. Number 3 was
Hold
Mark,
on,
Mark Phillips and RDC World.
Hold on. Before we get started, don't get all sensitive. I mean being disrespectful. I know funny from my point of view, so it ain't. But I don't.
I did your show,
Yeah,
Shaq.
never heard that.
Number
guy.
4
Yeah.
was Trey Rags.
Bro, who are these people that are ranked ahead of you?
I didn't.
Number
either.
5 is Theo Vaughn, white guy. You may have seen him before.
He's good.
Okay, good.
I like him.
6, Funny Marco. We've had him on the show.
My boy, he's good.
7 was Curvo Dolo.
I don't know him.
He does a white lady's voice.
Don't know him.
Okay. And then 8 was Desi.
Is there a difference between black comedy and white comedy?
What a pivot.
What I think, man.
Like for example, I love Corey Holcomb.
He's serious.
No, but that's like everybody can't.
No,
listen
he
to that.
is.
I love Corey Holcomb.
No, he is pissy funny. He's like,
I don't see him 1,000 times. I ain't never seen him better. I like that.
no, he's serious
And then I like Andrew Schultz.
for sure. Most
So-
definitely.
so
He's a beast. He's killing.
So is there a difference?
Man, when it comes to that list, I just think
Like I never
I think
heard
they
of none of those
friends. I
guys.
think them people are friends, man. I think it's
That's
somebody
exactly
that,
how this works.
It's like they friends and they
Dude,
know
I
this
will
person
never forget.
and they create the list. And it's
I'll
you know,
never forget. There was a person that worked with me at Bleacher Report. And then suddenly they were working at Forbes. And Forbes put out a 25 under 25 list. And I realized that everybody on that list was friends with the person that I knew that left. And once you realize that, you realize those lists don't mean, but you have to experience it one time to go, oh, that thing that I thought mattered when I was 15 don't mean it.
me to even like I ain't gonna lie, I did my research. I was like, hold up, who the created this list? And I saw the person. I'm like, oh, you don't even follow me. You follow them though. I was like, y'all friends. Oh, y'all friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know.
So does stuff like that make you mad?
It I ain't gonna say it made me mad, but it's just like okay, when you create something like that, it's like, all right, like what are you putting them guys in like in this order as? Like what is it? You know what I'm saying? Is it funny? Is it numbers or like whatever? Because if we talking about comedy and okay, I've been doing it since 2012 on social media consistently. These guys that nothing against them, they probably funny as hell. I don't know. Some of them
Much
guys,
more recent.
I don't know. But you can't create no list off just, you know what I'm saying, my friends. No, you got to really do a poll when it comes to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, all right, cool, man. All right, that's really. And I was playing with what I said. I
Yes.
wasn't really tripping, but I still felt the way like, you know, I've been putting in work for a long time. Like, where was this list 3-4 years ago? If you was going to
Facts.
create a list, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, shout out to all those people who
What I love about
did, you know, part of that list.
what's the worst night you had as a stand-up comedian? Like,
The worst night?
Yes.
Man, my worst night, probably when I, like in the beginning stages, man, I had a show in the Bahamas. And probably my worst show that I ever done, ever in my life. And I thought that time I thought it was gonna be over.
It went that bad?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was bad. But it was so crazy. I fought through it. But my body was so hot, it started to itch.
Wow.
My mouth started to get dry. And, you know, I had 30 minutes.
Hold
But
on,
what
say-
messed
hold
me
on,
up, it
hold on.
started as soon as I came
Hold on,
out.
say that again. Your mouth started to get dry.
Wow.
Your body itch.
You get hot.
That's crabs. Your ass had crabs in the Bahamas, girl.
Damn near. I
I
said the wrong thing, and that shifted the whole room. Like, I was talking about, you know, when you go to a city or whatever it is, you want to talk about stuff that can relate to the city
Right.
in the beginning or whatever it is. But I said something like, I was like, when I landed, I felt like I landed at the safari.
And that just rubbed them the wrong way.
I felt like I saw lions, tigers, and bears. And from then, it was just...
You could just see it on their faces.
Oh man. Because I came out on fire.
That's what you said?
I'm in the
hold on. That's what you said?
I said that.
Man, you've been boys for a while. That shit wasn't funny.
I know, exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
No, but listen.
That was 8 years ago.
I'm funny.
Statute of limitations.
That's not right now.
Listen, I'm funny. I'm not as funny as you. I'm one of these guys on the couch that see people do it and think I could do it. I would be terrified to do stand-up because I've seen a lot of guys, if that first, second, and third joke don't hit,
what?
It's over.
Oh, man.
So, like, have you ever had a time where, like, the first joke didn't hit, the second joke don't hit, and then you start worrying? And, like, what do you do to, like, get back on track?
Yeah. Like I said, my beginning stage taught me a lot. I think when you get in reps when it comes to stand-up, you got to get reps. You got to learn what to say and what not to say. So when that first joke don't hit, yeah, it get weird. You worry. And that second one don't hit, it's huh. Then that third one, then you start going to the crowd. But any birthdays in here? Birthdays. Relationships.
Right.
Oh, girl, you look good.
What's your story?
Hey, baby. Ooh, how long y'all been together? Okay. You try to just improv and try to bring it back.
This bag of Shaq-A-Licious XL Gummies, which I didn't know until just this moment, is little Shaq faces, and I'm a little bit freaked out, but they're very delicious, has been around Vegas to all of the landmarks. Later tonight, it will be with DJ Diesel. Right now, it is on the set of The Big Pod. Take a look at how it got here. I feel weird eating Shaq's face, but it is delicious.
Bite me.
Pause.
Was that okay? Oh, it is good.
What I love about you is, one, you touch my soul and you really make me laugh, but you don't force it. Like you do when you pull up in your car. We all do that. Like that. Like that's funny, not because of what you say and how your voice sounds. That's funny because I be doing that too at the club.
Yeah. And you got cars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll pull up at the hookah bar and get out that Hellcat.
No, fact.
Yeah, like,
for sure.
So like
It make you feel like that.
You know, like
Yeah.
so every time I jump on your page, you do something like that. Even though you label it as comedy, that just touched me because that, like, I don't like guys that force it. Like, guys that force and try to be funny, they get no love from me.
And you know comedy, like I said, bro, you changed, like, bro, let's talk about it. You changed a lot of, outside of social media, you changed, like, comedians' lives. You gave people big opportunities. So when I got the chance to be on the Shaq, comedy thing, I'm like, yo, I'm telling my mom, she like, what? Like, you finna be on what? Because she used to watch that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen you change Kevin Hart life. You know what I'm saying?
Say that again. But, will not call me back. Just say it again.
But I even heard a story with that. I think what's my man? We just did the Chris. Damn it! It was his back. He was supposed to be on it.
Right.
Damn! I can't think of my OG. Chris Spencer.
Yes.
Chris was supposed to be on it. I can't. He got sick or something, and Kev came, and killed it. He took over the whole show.
Wow.
And he murdered, but that right there
That's what it is.
was
The opportunity.
but there's little stuff like that.
Yeah.
So even that's how I took
Phoenix.
it. You know what I'm saying?
That happened in Phoenix. You know,
So when I got the opportunity, when I came to do the show, I was like, this is an opportunity to be in front of some people that don't know me. These are real comedy fans.
Shaq, you brought up the fact that he's still in touch. I felt the same when we were talking to Country Wayne in terms of you can capture what's in your normal life. But as you have success, that normal life kind of goes away. How do you stay in it? How do you not lose it so you can still connect with everybody?
You gotta go back to the hood sometime. you gotta feel the trenches sometime.
Shaq, you shook your head no.
I'm not saying no.
No. But for me, like, I don't get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not where I want to be at yet. You know, I know I want to be in big movies. I know I want to be in, I want to have TV shows. I know I want to have a comedy special one day. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing on social media, like, I'm doing that for my fans that's there. But on the outside, I'm working like to get these other, opportunities to get me to that level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not comfortable.
You create these moments and these characters, and I think sometimes they get used even when you're not expecting it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the one where you're like beat up in the car and you're trying to act like you're still tough. When the whole the whole Drake and Kendrick thing was happening, everyone's like Drake fans right now. That was not your intention,
No.
but suddenly now it's being used.
Hey,
No, that
I
video,
got your back, dog. Yeah, it was.
no, that video was already created, but that's
Right.
but that's like when
What's it like to see it then get used for whatever's going on in pop culture at that
That's
moment?
like it's classic.
Yeah.
That's like some Martin stuff. We can watch Martin now and we can still laugh at it for 10, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when it comes to my content, I try to create those type of, vibes when my stuff is relatable. Like you said, you feel like it's your cousin, your uncle, that's what I want to present to the world, man.
I always ask my friends and my successful people this question. Let me paint a picture for you first. As a youngster, I always used professional jealousy to motivate me. For example, when I came in, it was Charles and Mike and Magic, and I said to myself, I want all that spot. Is that something that you do to get to the top? Do you look at guys like Kevin Hart and all these guys who a little bit more big time than you, and do you say, okay, I'm coming for your spot?
For me, I use it as inspiration. It's like I want to be there. So I would go to them like, Kevin Hart, he's my mentor, right?
Come on. Go get him.
No, in fact,
Go get him.
I feel it. I
You show
take
respect
care of, like
by
I be in the
showing
gym.
none.
I be.
Listen to me. You
for
show
sure.
respect by showing none. They ate already. Now it's your turn to eat.
Nah, for sure. I need
Go
that.
get that.
Tell them the story about Patrick Ewing like that.
So like me and you are similar. No,
Nah.
seriously, me and you are similar. Like we do a lot of, we don't get the recognition that we deserve. So at some point they start eating at me, right? And instead of getting jealous, which turns into envy, I turn it into motivation.
Yeah.
Like for example, I got the Hellcat because of you. I ain't gonna bull. Like I don't even want to get no die, but you pull up and you did the burner. I bought that because of you.
Wow.
I'm like, this got the Hellcat. That rock, am I right? Am I right? Like,
That's fire. That's hard. That's hard.
You had
That's
the
hard.
SRT, right?
Yeah.
I had a one because I didn't want to really spend money and I made it look like. But when you did the burnout, I tried to do the burnout. I traded my the next day because of you. Like I saw you, I got professionally jealous and said, I'm gonna go get it. So
Yeah, for sure.
my advice to you is, listen, you could respect those guys, but it's your time now, brother. And like you looking at that list and seeing you number 8, get mad.
Nah, it did. It pissed me off.
Get mad.
It pissed me off, and I'm like, damn, like, nah, that's f***ed up. Like,
Nah,
but I like I said, I did my research. But hey,
go get it.
but in my
go get it.
mindset, it's like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's your time.
if we want
now,
to talk
brother.
about it,
Go
we
get
want to
it.
talk about it real.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation.
I feel like
you know what I'm saying?
because Desi's in Atlanta, I feel like he needs to come by Shahuka Studios.
They're right around the corner, and I ain't seen them yet.
He can bring the Hellcat.
Listen,
I've been to
I
your
would-
hookah lounge.
Hold on.
You know, I went to Shaq hookah lounge
Hold on.
before.
He has
I
a
would-
few.
Listen,
And McDonald's, he'll tell you.
I would talk a lot of to him, but he got his cousin over there. I ain't. Look,
Shooter?
Hey, snitch you get stitches. I ain't just saying,
Pete Maravich?
I don't want no problem. You know what I'm saying? But he just right around the corner from me. And I ain't seen him yet.
I have a feeling here on the
I'm
Big Pot.
right around the corner in McDonough, Georgia, and I ain't seen him yet.
This will not be the last time we have
No,
Desi on the
But
show.
hold on. If I ever see your Hellcat on 85, 75, 285, 675, 155,
It's up.
title for title.
Ooh.
Title for title. Deal? You gonna race me.
Sometimes you got to race.
You see,
Right.
hey,
Yeah, but hold on.
what we look
Hold
at? They would've-
Because of you, my about 1,400 horsepower. Because of you. Thank you.
How much?
The Hellcat, I got the Ghost, I got all that.
How much in there?
Yeah, 1,400.
You got what?
I think when I step on that motherfucker,
Ooh, 1,400.
It's pretty serious.
I got about 12. I ain't
Oh, you got
1,400.
12?
I got 12.
Damn.
1,400 is crazy.
Shaq, say goodbye to Desi. We got to get you out of here, pal.
We gotta go, brother.
Man, I appreciate it.
Love
Shaq.
you, bro.
Thank you so
Thanks for
much,
coming.
man. Yes,
You
sir.
ever need anything from me, let me know.
I will. Yes, sir.
And you're lucky your cousin here put these hands on me.
Love, Shaq. I appreciate that.
Bite me.
Pause. Thank y'all.
Like,
You know, the one thing General is known for is the big break. And we normally ask our guests, what was your big break, your big breakthrough moment? We want to give one of our fans of the Shaq Pod, the Big Pod, a big break. And we got him on the desk right now. Who are you? What's your name? Welcome to the show, my man.
And tell them your fraternity.
The only one that counts. My name's Carlos Wiley. I'm from New Jersey, retired military, 27 years.
Thank you for your service.
Yep. It's an honor and a privilege. And I'm a part of the greatest fraternity ever, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Till you die.
Yes.
Until the day I die.
So I know you have a question.
Go ahead, brother.
Well, with all the trades that's been going on,
I haven't
what's
been
the
paying
biggest?
attention.
No. Well, I saw bridges got picked up. Is that enough to get New York in the conversation that they can take the East?
So this is what we were talking about before. Mikal Bridges.
You were in the Army, correct?
Yes.
So my father was in the Army.
Yes, I know.
Drill sergeant.
Yep.
Raised me not to give a about nobody.
Mhm.
You take care of yourself and you take care of the family. I never pay attention to opponents.
Mhm.
I never look at scouting reports.
Mhm.
So I can honestly sit here and tell you I have no idea what's going on and who got traded. When I get back to the TNT desk next year, I'll know then. But I know about Klay Thompson traded to Dallas because
Yes.
I live in Dallas and I saw that.
And you know Paul George.
And I know Paul George to Philadelphia. Everything else I don't
But
really
the
know.
New York Knicks one was the
New
Villanova.
York, listen, no.
You just said you don't believe the Villanova team can win it.
You know what it is? New York is a place that's built on hype. And a lot of cities that's built on hype, that controls the hype, they can hype everybody else up. Like New York is like, they haven't won, but New York, New York. So young fella can play. I was wrong about him. He was impressed, but they're nowhere close to winning the championship. I don't care. They're going to win some games and do this, but
They're not there.
No, they're not. Like I'm more impressed with at the end of your career how many championships you won. Not so he likes the Knicks because he's from New York. But listen,
every time we're on TNT, he'll be like, "Man, you think New York's so great? They haven't won." Do you not like New York? Did New York? Did something happen in New York?
I just said it at the beginning. New York is a place that has a lot of hype.
What about LA?
Hold on. They have a lot of hype, but they control the hype. They just, they got a lot of media outlets and they put it out there. It was 5-6 basketball guys in high school that was ranked ahead of me.
And there it is, everybody. There's the reason.
Because they control the hype.
Because New York high school kids were ranked above you.
And they control the hype. And
Kenny Skywalker, who else?
No, not Kenny.
Jim Jackson.
Kenny Anderson.
There he is.
Conrad McRae.
There it is.
Daryl Barnes.
There it is.
All these guys are ranked ahead of me.
And so every time you go to, wow. Let it out. This is a therapy session.
New York controls the hype, but y'all don't do.
And you're down there in San Antonio going, why is nobody talking about me?
And I made them talk about me.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, fantastic team.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. That was therapy. Thank you for that question.
Give it up for us. Fantastic. Thank you. Great meeting. All right. Y'all take care.
We are now joined by someone that I've been hearing your name forever, Morgan and Morgan. And it is not the linebacker for the Carolina Panthers. It is the Dan Morgan of Morgan and Morgan. So you know this guy. How long have you known him?
I've known his father. I met him when he was a youngster, and I'm very proud of him.
Thank you again for sponsorship.
Oh, of course. You guys have been killing it for us. I really appreciate you
Can
guys.
you tell us about the cannabis situation that's going on in Florida? I know you and your dad was.
I just texted my dad,
really
actually.
instrumental.
I just texted.
So funny.
So we got medical pass.
You're all over the place.
But,
I love it. I love it.
Right now we're going for recreational. It's Amendment 3 in Florida, and we're pulling at 66%.
I'm friends with the family. I know they were at the forefront of getting legal in Florida.
It's just a very high thing to do to be like, hey, by the way, what's up with in Florida?
Brother, him and his family is at the forefront of making sure
you're
going to
make it legal in Florida?
They call my dad Pot Daddy.
Thank you. See? Apologize.
Wow. Wiz Khalifa is a personal friend as well.
Wow. You know what's interesting in New York? I live in New York. I read a few months ago, there were 80 legal stores that have actual licenses. But there are 2,000 stores that are open that do not have licenses. And the sheriffs are just going around the city closing down these shops. It still seems like a free-for-all.
Yeah, and like Long Island and Staten Island, they're really going hard on them. And the city, they're really not as much. But we're out of the New York scene. We're in Florida, D.C., a few other states. But yeah,
Hot Daddy.
See, I knew this. You didn't know that.
Anything else I need to know?
So yeah, can you finish?
Yeah, so right now, vote all Floridians, it's Amendment 3, vote yes on that. Right now we're polling at 66%.
Wow.
You need 60% for it to pass. The first time with medical, we got 54% and didn't pass because you need 60%. So we got more votes than the governor the first time and still didn't get through. But we got medical pass in Florida now. My uncle Tim is the Tim's Law. He's paralyzed. He had seizures and cancer, so we got it legalized for him.
Wow.
And now my dad's been having so much fun with gummies, he wants to get it legalized for everybody.
Speaking of gummies, a lot of people have been asking when is Shaq-A-Licious
Oh, yeah, it's a
going to
good
dabble
point.
in? When are they
Hot
going to?
Daddy collab?
No, you're keeping it for the kids.
Yeah, I'm keeping it for the kids.
Hot Daddy gummies.
Okay.
I'm keeping it
Shaq
for the
will
kids.
invest in Pot Daddy gummies.
Dan Morgan, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you, brother. Love you.
Give it up for Dan Morgan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bite me.
Pause.